Welcome to OC Street Files. Today we're going deep into the South, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, where moonshine, gambling, and blood ties gave rise to one of the most ruthless and mysterious syndicates in American history. They called it the Dixie Mafia. The Dixie Mafia wasn't an official family like the five families in New York. No godfather sitting in a mansion. This was looser, dirtier, more dangerous in its own way. A network of hustlers, killers, and crooked politicians who made the Deep South their playground from the 1960s all the way into the 2000s. What set them apart? They weren't bound by rules. No honor, no code, no Cosa Nostra. They had one motto: thou shalt not snitch. That was it. Break that, and you disappeared. One of the most infamous figures tied to the Dixie Mafia was Kirksey Nix. Smooth, charming, but cold as ice. He made his bones running cons, drug routes, and eventually setting up shop inside Angola Prison in Louisiana. From behind bars, Nix was still running scams, phone hustles, even murder for hire. That's how connected he was. And then you had Sheriff Buford Pusser, the lawman who became a legend. If you've seen Walking Tall, you know the story. Buford went to war with the Dixie Mafia in McNairy County, Tennessee. They tried to shut him up, but Pusser wasn't going. He survived multiple assassination attempts. And in 1967, his wife Pauline was killed in an ambush meant for him. That murder has long been linked back to Dixie Mafia players. Buford fought back hard, swinging his famous 4-foot club and bringing heat down on their operations. But the Mafia wasn't done. In 1974, Buford himself died in a mysterious car crash. To this day, many believe it was no accident. The Dixie Mafia had its hands in everything. Drug trafficking, contract killings, bootlegging, even infiltrating churches and small-town governments. They weren't glamorous mobsters in suits. They were backwoods enforcers in pickup trucks, armed to the teeth, with judges and sheriffs in their pockets. Take the case of Judge Vincent Sherry and his wife Margaret in Biloxi, Mississippi. Both were gunned down in 1987 in what became known as the Sherry murders. Investigations tied the killings back to Dixie Mafia figures and the prison-based scams of Kirksey Nix. It shook the Gulf Coast to its core. A judge and his wife murdered for crossing the wrong people. That's how far their reach went. And they weren't just local bullies. They had ties stretching to New Orleans, Dallas, even up into Chicago. They ran gambling houses, strip clubs, and smuggling rings. Money flowed through Dixie Mafia hands like Mississippi River water. But every empire eventually cracks. By the 1990s and 2000s, federal investigations, RICO charges, and old members flipping started to tear the network apart. The loose structure that once made them strong also made them vulnerable. Without hierarchy, loyalties broke quick. Still, the Dixie Mafia name carries weight to this day. You'll find people in the South who whisper about them. Some swear they never really went away. They just got quieter, deeper underground, still pulling strings in small towns where everyone looks the other way. From moonshine stills to murder for hire, from judges on the payroll to sheriffs turning a blind eye, the Dixie Mafia left a bloody footprint across the South. This is OC Street Files, the Dixie Mafia. Not a family, not an organization, a way of life built on greed, fear, and silence. What do you think? Were they a real mafia, or just Southern outlaws with connections? Drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe for more, and share this so the story doesn't stay buried. Because in the South, secrets don't die, they just get passed down.